What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro circuit, spawning here in the bottom right hand corner of Neon Violet Square LE, playing with the red Protoss pieces. He's currently tied with his opponent and wants to finish up this series right here and right now. His name is ShoWTimE. And his opponent, spawning in the cross position, playing with the blue Zerg pieces. He currently tied up the series and wants to finish up this series right here and right now. His name is Namshar. So guys and girls, this series has been absolutely incredible. It was played at the WCS in Leipzig, was the round of 16 of that tournament. The winner moves on to the quarterfinals of that tournament. So it all comes down to this game, guys. A best of 5 series, obviously meaning you got to win 3 matches. And it does look like we're tied. We are tied at 2 apiece. And we're about to find out very, very soon who is going to be moving on to the quarterfinals of the WCS in Leipzig. Very exciting stuff. Namshar has absolutely just blown my mind with some of the moves he's made the past couple of games to really get back into the series. I mean, just incredible play. Throwing some serious curveballs into this series. Kind of throwing ShoWTimE off guard past couple of games. But it all comes down to this. Can Namshar do it one more time? All he needs to do is do it one more time to win this series. ShoWTimE is, you know, he's been on match point, and he's going to try to finish this thing up. What do you do if you're ShoWTimE? How do you finish up or close out the matchup? It's going to be very interesting, to say the least, as we move into this game. Approaching that 2.5 minute mark, and it looks pretty standard on both sides. We are going to see, of course, the gateway into the Nexus, as well as that Cybernetics core. I should say gateway Cybernetics core into the natural Nexus for ShoWTimE. We're also going to see the Stargate coming in, and then we're going to see a hatch gas pool opener out of Namshar. He's going for that Zergling speed upgrade. We're also going to see, of course, out of the Cybernetics core, the Warp Gate research coming in for ShoWTimE. So very interesting. How it's going to be so interesting to see how this series finishes up. I mean, it's been just absolutely epic in all phases so far of this series. Have just been incredible watching, I gotta say. It's just been really, really good, to say the least. And we've got, once again, Nemetes Carapace is going to be researched for Namshar, which is, of course, the Overlord speed. And I love that decision a lot. It's a great decision to do that. It can, of course, you know, really give you any kinds of timing pushes and see exactly what's going on the upside of the map, kind of just peeking in. It's very, very smart. It's one of my favorite to get personally as well when I play with the Zerg pieces. But we are going to see an Oracle coming out of the Stargate. We're also going to see the Twilight Council coming in, as well as the Robotics Facility. So we're starting to see the text of choice by ShoWTimE. Question I have, though, is can Namshar finish this thing out, man? I mean, can he finish it out? It's been, you know, this is a guy who can play against the best players in the world. I mean, we're talking ShoWTimE here, guys. This is one of the best Protoss players on the planet. And Namshar has him on the brink of losing in this WCS Leipzig. We are going to see Namshar going for the lair, morphing in that layer, so we're going to see those higher tier layer-based units coming in. We're also going to see on the upside of the map, ShoWTimE is going to be getting the charge upgrade for the Zealots, and then he's going for the Templar Archives, as well as 2 more gateways. Namshar is going to scout this and see exactly what is going on. He's going to see the timings on all this as well, and he can kind of prepare accordingly. It looks like he is going to go ahead and get the Baneling nest out, so very interesting. We haven't seen the Banelings since game number 1. Would love to see what both of these players decide to do. We're definitely seeing the text of choice I wonder if ShoWTimE's going to go for a little bit of some aggression. I like it. I think we're going to get a timing push here out of ShoWTimE, and I think that's a very smart idea. We're going to see that third base going down as well for ShoWTimE. So this isn't necessarily going to probably be an all-in. It's just going to try, he's going to try to do some damage. And he did this in a couple of the games in the series so far, where he starts pushing across the map with, of course, a lot of Zealots, some Adepts. Looks like he's also got, you know, a Stalker out. Hydra Den is being is going to be morphed in here for Namshar. Got a lot of Zerglings on that production tab as well, so this is going to be interesting. Couple of Archons, some Zealots, Phoenix. Here we go. Question is it looks like Namshar may have enough to kind of really do a decent amount of damage. They're going to definitely start target firing down that War Prism. And that gets shut down pretty quickly. These Zealots are trying to hide. They do not want Namshar to see them. And we see another Warpin coming in with more and more Zealots now. And here we go. The push is going to start. And it's going to start going right after that third base location. Is there going to be enough here for Namshar to hold on? It does look like ShoWTimE is going to start going after a lot of these units. Beautiful play here. Charge is researched. Storm is being researched right now as well. Another Warpin is coming in at the third base location, trying to do as much damage as possible, getting some of those queens for their troubles. And it does look like there's a decent amount of damage coming in here. Namshar is kind of in a bad position. A lot of these drones are starting to go down as well. Beautiful play here by ShoWTimE, showing us why he is one of the best Protoss players on the planet. At this current point, he is going after that third base location, and if he takes out this third base, that is going to be an absolutely huge pickup as we approach that 7-minute mark. He is going right after that third base location. Now he's going after the natural expansion, doing so much damage. GG is called, and ShoWTimE wins this series in absolute dominant fashion with a beautiful timing push against Namshar. I hope you guys did enjoy this game and this series. And if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Peace.